Episode 10 of The Summer I Turned Pretty Surprised. Almost everyone who has been following the story from the beginning. Many of us expected the show to stay close to the books where Belly and Conrad end up together, but this episode took a big turn. Belly is now living in Paris and has started a new relationship with Benito. Conrad is still writing letters to her, even though she didn't reply at first. Toward the end of the episode, she finally writes back, and she even adds her new address, which shows that she wants him to know where she is. Meanwhile, Conrad and Jeremiah finally talk things out. Jeremiah tells Conrad to go after Belly. That is a huge moment, because it shows Jeremiah has fully moved on. Conrad books a flight to Paris, ready to see Belly again. But Belly is dating Benito now, and that makes us wonder how the show can possibly reach the book ending where she and Conrad end up together. Even though the situation looks messy, Jenny Han has always loved to hide small clues in every episode. Episode 10 is packed with hints and Easter eggs that still suggest we will get the book ending. These little details still give us hope that Belly and Conrad are the true endgame. Let's look closely at all of these clues. And as always, if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe. The first big clue is all about the Sabrina poster. For those who have been paying attention know that Jenny Han loves to leave references to classic movies, and Sabrina is a key one. Sabrina is a 1954 film about a young woman who goes to Paris to find herself and ends up in a love triangle with two brothers. Audrey Hepburn plays Sabrina, who returns from Paris more confident and stylish than ever. In the movie, she has to decide which brother she truly loves. That story sounds very familiar to fans of The Summer I Turned Pretty. Belly also goes to Paris, grows into her own person, and is caught between two brothers. Earlier in the season, we saw a Sabrina poster in Belly's dorm room. The Season 3 promo photo, where Jeremiah kisses Belly on the cheek while Conrad watches, is based on the Sabrina movie poster too. In Episode 10, the Sabrina hints continue. There is a framed Sabrina poster behind Belly when she is talking to Taylor at the New Year's Eve party. Later, when Belly is moving into her new apartment, she tells her mom on the phone that it has a view of the Sacré-Cœur, just like in Sabrina. There is even a scene of Belly writing a letter to Conrad that copies a famous Sabrina shot of Audrey Hepburn sitting at a desk with the same kind of view behind her. All of these details point in one direction. In the movie, Sabrina finally chooses the older brother who truly understands her. Conrad has always been the brother who knows Belly best. These repeating images are like a quiet promise that Belly will make the same choice. Another sweet and almost hidden clue is the no shoes parallel. In Episode 10, there's a quick but telling moment that shows how naturally Belly and Conrad share the same little habits. When Belly first shows Benito her new Paris apartment, she casually asks him to take off his shoes before coming inside. Later in the episode, during Conrad's own storyline, he does the exact same thing. When Agnes visits, he politely asks her to remove her shoes as well. The show is showing that even the two of them share the same little routines, hinting at a future where Belly and Conrad build a cozy home together. One of the most direct connections to the books is the scene where Conrad keeps Belly's letter in his wallet. After weeks of writing to her with no reply, Conrad finally gets a postcard back. Instead of putting it aside, he folds it carefully and keeps it with him. In the third book, We'll Always Have Summer, Belly writes a letter to Conrad, and he carries it around for years, soft and creased, saying it gave him hope. That letter is a key part of the book's ending, which leads to their marriage. The show recreates this moment almost exactly, which is a strong sign that Jenny Han is guiding the story toward the same ending. Belly's haircut is another important clue. Right before her birthday dinner, she goes to the salon and decides to cut her hair. The stylist asks if she is sure, and Belly says yes, adding that she is ready for something new this summer. This might sound like a simple change, but it carries a lot of meaning. Back in Season 1, Jeremiah once told Belly, "Don't ever cut your hair." By cutting it now, Belly is letting go of Jeremiah's influence and the past she shared with him. It could also mean she's closing the chapter with Jeremiah and beginning something fresh with Benito. But I personally feel it's more about Conrad. The timing matters too. She does this just as Conrad is on his way to Paris. Jenny Han keeps playing with numbers as hidden messages. Just like earlier in the season, Episode 10 also brings a new set of clues. I found a theory online that may sound like a stretch to some, but it's too interesting not to share. When Conrad changes his flight to Paris, his new departure time is 10:45 p.m. Fans looked up the meaning of 1045 as an angel number, and it is said to mean creating your own destiny and building a strong foundation for the future. That fits Conrad perfectly as he takes control of his life and goes after the person he loves. Then, there is the very specific fare difference of $473 that Conrad has to pay to switch his flight. Angel number 473 is connected to twin flames, the idea of two souls meant to be together and trusting the path ahead. Whether or not you believe in angel numbers, it fits the pattern of Jenny Han sprinkling quiet signals throughout the show. There is also something interesting about the color red in these episodes. In the previous episode, Belly wore a striking red dress, and Denise also wore red. Other characters had red touches too. In episode 10, when Conrad is traveling, his airplane seat cover has a hint of red. Of course, it is Christmas time, so seeing red everywhere is not a surprise. But for those who have been watching closely know that the color red often appears when Conrad is around or when something important is about to happen between him and Belly. Seeing Belly in red and then spotting red around Conrad's trip could be another visual clue tying them together. Finally, there is Jeremiah's part of the story. After the breakup and all the drama, Jeremiah spends Thanksgiving alone and is clearly hurting. Denise comes over and talks to him, encouraging him to forgive others for his own peace of mind. This conversation is important because it helps Jeremiah let go of any anger and truly move forward. After this talk, he is able to patch things up with Conrad and forgive Belly completely. That means he is no longer part of the love triangle at all. I also felt a small spark between Jeremiah and Denise during their scenes. Denise and Steven don't seem to get along, and Jeremiah is single now, so there could be something developing there. It might be nothing, but Jenny Han often sets up small details that pay off later. In the books, Jeremiah attends Conrad and Belly's wedding with a date, so in the show, it's possible that Denise could be that date. Also, Harry Styles' final song in the episode plays like a quiet promise for Belly and Conrad. Its lyrics about finding your way back to true love mirror Conrad's journey to Paris and Belly's growing clarity. The gentle, hopeful melody feels like a soft confirmation that their story isn't finished yet. All of these clues, the Sabrina references, the treasured letter, the haircut, the special numbers, the flashes of red, and Jeremiah's change of heart, build a bigger picture. Even though Belly is dating Benito right now, and Conrad has a lot of work to do to win her back, these details point to the same ending we loved in the books. Jenny Han is showing us that the road may look different, but the destination is likely the same. So those were the biggest clues from episode 10 that still hint at Belly and Conrad's endgame. Which clue surprised you the most? Did you spot any hidden details we missed? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting videos.